Welcome to this installment of the QC Group series, Getting the Most Out of IMView. This time we'll be discussing basic measurements. You can interactively measure point-to-point, line, and circle distances, angles, lengths, and radii in IMView. The results of each measurement will be displayed as a measurement object under the Measurements branch in the object tree. Points can be picked on both data and reference objects, as well as on features and cross-sections. When picking a point on the CAD file or reference model, holding Shift will snap to the closest vertex. If Shift is not pressed, the point is under your mouse click. When clicking on curved features, the point is translated to its circumference. First, let's take a look at measuring distances. The first in this set is point-to-point measurement. Pick 2 points. The point-to-point distance is now in your tree. To interrupt picking, press spacebar. You can define axis constraints to the measurements if desired. Point-to-line distance. First, define the line by selecting at least 2 points to create your line. As soon as a minimum of 2 points have been selected, you will see a line best fit to those points. You may best fit to as many points as you desire. Right-click when the line is complete. Next, select a point to measure the distance from the line you created. Each point selected will create a new measurement feature in the tree. You can also define axis and plane constraints to these measurements. Right-click to exit the mode. Next, let's measure point-to-circle distances. Pick points to create your circle. A minimum of 3 points is required to best fit to a circle. Pick as many points as desired. Right-click when your circle is complete, and then pick points to measure the distance from the circle circumference to your point. Right-click to exit mode. Now let's measure some angles. We will start by defining the first line. Right-click when your line is defined. Now select a second set of points to define the next line. Right-click when defined. Measuring a radius or diameter is performed by selecting the points along a radius to define your circle. At least 3 points must be selected to best fit a circle. Right-click to accept the circle, and right-click again to exit the mode. The last of the basic measurements is the length mode. This measures the chordal length between 2 points you pick. Right-click to exit this selection mode as well. All of your measurements can be found under the Measurements tab in the tree. You can now take snapshots of the measurements for a report, or export the measurements to an Excel spreadsheet by selecting the measurements you are interested in the tree. Then right-click, and then select Report. You will now find a report item with these measurements under the Report tab. Right-click, Export, Excel. Please be aware that the measurements you take are only as accurate as the points you select. Double-check your measurements to ensure maximum accuracy. Thank you for watching this episode of the QC Group series, Getting the Most Out of IMView.